Okay, so I want to know this. You guys may remember this filly here. This is Gladys's filly. Remember, we named her, her registered name is DVM Truly Meant to Be Here, because her mom, Gladys, her name is Truly Glad to Be Here. And Gladys was the orphan back in 2021 who was a wet noodle, and I don't even know how she survived, but we somehow got her through it. It was God's doing. And now you're here. But if you guys remember, I did a video and I asked, what do we call her? Because with her name being Truly Meant to Be Here, there's just so few things you can go with from that. Because if you guys don't follow along, I like to have their barn names to do something with their registered names. It doesn't always work out that way, and sometimes there's just other names that are just more fitting that work better. But if we can, I like it to be that way. But I put in to the Urban Dictionary something like current slang words of Gen Z or Gen Alpha, or I don't remember what I put, but something like that. But you know, those crazy things that like these kids these days say, like, you know, 6, 7, which no, I'm not naming a horse 6, 7. One of the things that came up was Menti B. So that would really fit her because her name is meant to be here. So my question is that really a thing? Does anybody actually hear that saying ever? Or am I misinterpreting that, or is Urban Dictionary lying to me or something? Because I certainly never heard it, but that doesn't mean anything. I also never heard 6, 7 until I saw a reel somewhere. I need to know, Menti B, is that a thing? If it is, use it in a sentence for me. Because I mean, I would think that it would be used in the same way that you would use meant to be, but these kids these days, man, I don't know. They come up with some crazy things. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any young kids who use that word, and do you think that that would be a good barn name for her? I kind of struggle with the idea of walking around going, oh, hey, go grab Menti B. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Time to reveal the names. So if you guys haven't been following along, I had to go home this past week. Home meaning we live in Texas and our home's in Pennsylvania because my husband's father passed away. And so it's been a heck of a week, obviously. And thank you everybody for all the kind words and condolences. It means a lot. But at the same time, November 1st came and went, and that was our deadline for getting the babies registered. Because in the AMHR fraternity, you have to have them registered by November 1st in order to be fraternity eligible. And we nominate every single mare and every single stallion for fraternity every year. So we had to have them all registered. I'm very proud of myself because I had them all sent by 11:56. I had 4 minutes to spare. So I'm going to start revealing the names to you guys. And I'm going to do a couple in each video because it's just a lot to do one video on each. So first off, if you guys remember this one, this is Hooker's filly. Hooker's the one who prolapsed her uterus this year when she delivered her. So the thing is Hooker's babies always have Hook in it. And this is going to be the last one because she prolapsed her uterus. And although you can breed a mare that has prolapsed her uterus before, because she did actually as well as could possibly be with a prolapsed uterus, I will not breed her again. So this is the last Hooker baby. Very, very sad, but it's okay. So I actually went with something, I thought of something at the very last minute, and I'm talking like, I think it was 11:51. And I had to go with it. And it is actually not something that anybody suggested, or at least that I saw. If somebody sees it in the comments, please, please let me know if somebody did suggest it and maybe put it in my head subconsciously and I didn't know. But as far as I know, nobody suggested this. So it had to have real or really in it because she is an Albert. So I ended up naming her Really Hooked Till the End because she's the last Hooker. So I don't know what we're going to call her as far as a barn name. So if you have any ideas on that, let me know. It can't be Hooker. It can't be anything with real. I thought about Tilly. We've never had a Tilly actually, but I'm not in love with that. So if you think of anything else, let me know. But that's the first one. And then let me tell you the other one that you guys will definitely remember. And that would be this little squirt right here. This is Butters. This is one of my husband's favorites. And yes, she can be quite a little turd with the other babies. You're the second smallest one out here and you're the biggest turd. Hello, Riley. Look how pretty Riley is. Oh, your baby, you're so pretty. So her mom is Buttercup. All of her babies have butter in it. She had Butter My Biscuit. She had Butterfly. And she's a sumo, so she has to have some S-U-M in it in some way. And so we ended up naming her. And there were a couple people that suggested this, and it was really good, and my husband loved it. So we ended up naming her Pour Some Butter on Me. And you can see, I mean, like, it's like pour some sugar on me because she's just sweet as sugar, right? I told you, she's quite the turd. Already call her Butters, so she's done. but her registered name is DVM Pour Some Butter on Me.